So everybody should have a board and a piece of paper and their photo of our still life. So you're going to put your paper landscape style on your board. Landscape style on your board. Make sure your board is landscape as well. There should be tape at the table still. You guys will have to share it if you did not bring yours today. When you tape these on your board, you do not want to cover a lot of your paper with tape. You want to create a nice even border because it's going to block a little bit of your paper so you'll have a nice white edge. So you guys look at the examples over there on the cabinet, you'll see a white border. That was from where the tape was. You want to put your tape just on the edge of your paper. Don't push too much on the paper itself, because what does tape do to paper when you take it off? It could rip it. So you guys have to be very careful when you take the tape off. But you want your border to be even. So make sure that you put your tape evenly around the outside edges. That means make sure they're the same thickness. Now when you buy your tape, get about this size. It's around 3/4 of an inch. Some people last hour brought in tape, but they brought in 3-inch tape, which is really wide tape, and you're going to run into some issues if you do that. You want to tape your paper down flat. Try to keep it from bubbling. It shouldn't bubble. What? What?
I'm thinking out loud. I'm looking at the ceiling.
When you tape your paper down, make sure that you guys do not, that stuff's not the best tape. You can use this one. That's why I passed out the Duck brand. Make sure you guys don't cover your name up. Make sure the tape that you're using of mine is the Duck brand. I have a couple other rolls up here, but it's not Duck brand and it doesn't stick very well. Nikki, you remember that tape that didn't stick very well in sculpture that everyone was using? That was this stuff up here. And you want it to stick well when it comes to painting these. So make sure when you buy your tape, don't buy a cheap brand, buy Duck brand, tape brand, something like that.
Duck brand.
Yes.
No,
What you need?
painting tape. So you want the I'm gonna take some paper. Oh wait, don't take that. That's all my
Just get it as even as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't want a really thick edge on one and then a really skinny edge on the other. You want to try to make them the same thickness all the way around. If you're waiting for the tape, decorate on your portfolio. If you're done with the tape and you're waiting, decorate on your portfolio. If you just want to paint, whatever. No, paint what we're painting. Just make sure you have your name and hour on your portfolio. on your palette and your lid and your board. You make sure you put your name and hour on everything. This is gonna be the longest week ever. I'm already tired. Are you picking on Neely, my favorite?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No,
Sticking
I
your tongue in
I
her.
would never pick on you.
Neely, let me know.
What?
I'll back you up.
You know what? You stabbed Lily yesterday. I don't want to hear it. Ooh.
She came back and stabbed me.
That's a whole lie. Lily. I didn't. I played with it. This assassination. Oh my god, I swear her up. Like, oh my god. Well, now she knows. Like, she's gonna get you. Miss Smithy may be short.
Oh, she's so scared of me. She ran like a little girl.
I just ran behind somebody. Haley, think of a food that you like. Haley.
She's mad because I didn't call her, so it's my favorite.
What's your favorite dinner? Anything that Crystal doesn't get. Genuinely. Like, what's your favorite thing?
Technically, Selena, I had
I don't know.
Neely first.
Technically speaking, we had you first for years.
I had her.
That's from Walmart.
But you didn't have her first.
Whatever you choose, as long as there's mac and cheese.
I love you all.
Yeah, but I had mac and cheese last night. No.
So who do you think you made?
No. No going back. You
She
done
told me to
said
pick
it.
any dinner I want, because she's making it before she leaves. Who? For you? Because she's going probably this.
Here, this is my
Why are you
favorite.
asking me my opinion? Because she might want to pick dinner. I don't know what to think of. What am I going to eat? I kind of want a baked potato. When we get a potato, we'll make it. We haven't had a potato. What do I eat? Vegetables.
Why do you sound that way?
Why are you asking? If you want to have fried chicken, you have potatoes, macaroni and cheese. I can't do that again. I had pork chop last night. Okay. And biscuits, yes. Kendall, did you know that was my favorite thing? You know what hell Lily, where's the hot pockets? But
Did you just growl?
gross.
Yes. I could see
Hot
Lily
pockets
growling.
or dogs or something. What's your favorite? Miss Smithy? What? Food, dinner, options.
I love
Wait,
Chinese.
wait. They have Chinese in the frozen food section. No, this is from Walmart. It's not as good from Walmart. Is it? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Hey, Lily, go. Cool.
Damn, not as heavy as it was. That is true.
Dude, I'm so used to you guys turn the corner that monster. She goes every 5 minutes. What? You go to Shelby? Yeah. This is her. Every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. Is she catching a case of furry? Who? Oh god.
Did I just take the
With Alyssa coming around? Yeah. Also, I do this thing. Whenever I'm out walking, or I go. Why? They just kind of. Chris goes, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like. You're a natural born grade A. Come on, you know that. We were gonna go get my Senko figure, which I have to show you. She's so cute, and she's 100% real. Straight from Japan, whoever. Wow, you bought a real anime? I did. $128 just for a figure that's this tall. I mean, to be fair, I did protect them. To be fair, I did spend $260 on figurines. Chris spent $300 on a steering wheel set for his PC/PlayStation. Chris is gay. And I'm like, why don't you just save up for a car? He's like, would you rather me drift in the car or at home? I'm like, He's right. Like Mario Kart.
Take that.
I'm so angry right now. Oh, no. She did it again.
That's one this time, not 50.
Wait, where did I leave one of my hair brushes? It was in your backpack. That's what was floating around in there. Yep. Chris is like, ooh, take that off. I'm like,
Looks like it has wheels for legs.
It isn't like other people's hair. I do. I don't want them on you though. I mean,
Slide down the tree.
boy. This way. Lily, stop being a handful. Give it to her.
Just give it to her, for God's sake.
I'm gonna laugh if she punches you. There. Monster. I'm just gonna get her. Now back to what I was saying. So Chinese box for fun.
Okay. Got a little bit of time before we have to clean up, so we could probably get this drawn out today. At least most of it. Alright, so just a refresher. When you're drawing a still life, what object should we draw first? The ones closest to you. Do you want to draw too small? No. Is it okay to draw bigger? Yes. Is it okay for your objects to run off the paper? Yes. I'd rather it run off the paper than it be too small. So we're going to start with our sphere. Remember, we just freehand the circle. Those of you that missed drawing one, you're just going to have to do the best you can. Because it takes a lot of drawing in order to paint. Once you have that circle drawn, then you can move on to your cube. Remember, your cube is a corner view.
Do I still have to do this?
Hmm?
Do I have to do it?
Have you done this?
Yes.
No, you have not.
Okay. I've done it about two times.
You have not done this painting.
I have. I've painted it.
You painted it last semester?
No.
We've never done this until last year.
I remember doing that, just not painting. It's because we drew it.
Exactly. We drew it.
Fine.
Everybody has drawn this, mostly in this class. The only ones that have not drawn this out are the ones that did not take drawing last year. Or last semester. Technically last year. Yeah, technically last year.
I cannot draw. I mean, the only thing I haven't done is paint draw straight lines.
Exactly. Nobody has painted this. So yes, you are going to paint this, Lily.
Fine. It hit her. What hit? That hit? That one? And it shocked you. Abuse? Yes. I get that.
Everybody should be drawing.
Maybe.
I have some big erasers up here if you need a big eraser. If you do not have a regular number 2 pencil, I suggest coming and grabbing one of these up here. Don't draw with mechanical pencils because it tends to put dents in your paper. So if you have a mechanical pencil and you need a regular one, come and grab one. Yeah, no mechanical pencils in here, guys. If they don't have erasers, grab a big eraser. It's in that little bucket.
Where are the pencils at?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So do whenever I'm racing, you want to do it over?
she sent me. Pencils.
Definitely need those.
Huh?
I said definitely need those.
Yes. She asked me what I needed. She sent me these and a bunch of erasers.
I would love.
Like, I need pencils for school. As you can see. So we're going to work on these the rest of the class period.
How long is that?
We've got about 12 minutes before we clean up. Now, after you draw all your shapes, what else do you need to draw out? Yes, the shapes of your shadows. The shadows on the objects, the shadows on the table. Look for your shadows. Then I also want you to think about, do you want to paint this black and white? Or do you want to paint it monochromatic, which is one color in its shadows? So achromatic is black and white. Monochromatic is one color with its tint shades and tones. You'll learn a little bit more about tint shades and tones tomorrow.